Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, September 9th, I believe, 2019, and we are here with yet another Monday mystery game. This time, number 731. Wow, that's a lot of games. A lot of games. It keeps growing every week. Last week, we put up number 730, which was Prehistoric Isle 2, which came out from Yumikubo and SNK back in 1999. Excited to have that on the arcade floor. That made its premiere at T20. And the 10X Championship, the top scorer last week went to Larry Brocky, who gets 3 big points for the 10X Championship. Matt Walters came in second, and Chris Plackey came in third place for 1 point on that. The current 10X champion standings has Larry Brocky in first place with 16 points. Jamie Tibbetts in second place. He's currently right over there on Major Havoc with 13 points, followed by Pete Gores with 12 points. Again, so race to 30 points. James White, your current 10X champion. I know he's here. I just don't see him. He must have gone off to see something, play something while he was waiting, so I'm sure he will be here as we unveil what's underneath this tarp today. We have on Arcade Wars, our monthly competition against those the One-Up Arcade out in Brisbane. These guys have been ridiculous, but we won last week with Last Blade 2. We didn't have the slide for it, so let's put that art up there showing that who is the big scores on that. D. Alex, DJ Tatsunjin, and Uday Kumra of the Headless Horseman Arcade put up crazy scores. We managed to take, we won that one, which was awesome. So thank you all for putting in scores. Now, this month, Final Fight is the game that everybody's got to play. James White already has a score of 822,730, which is just absolutely awesome. But we know there's some heavy scores out there, and it's top 3 scores, so come on, help us all out. We only have 1 score in so far. It's early, but we want to make sure that we get rolling on this. Like, we lost, what was it, 3 in a row? That's no good. So nice to have the win back here, and let's keep that going for sure. What else do we have to cover? We've got a podcast coming up this Wednesday. The much highly anticipated podcast with Pete Hahn and myself, and that'll probably be about, what time are we doing that? 5 p.m. maybe? 3? Probably 3 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing a live stream podcast down at the offices, so make sure you join us. We're going to be talking about all the big news and everything that's going on. Talk about some high scores. We're going to have some pretty good topics. Of course, we're going to be answering questions from everybody, so make sure you join us on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Be a part of that. It'll be a good one. It's been so long. We have a lot to cover on the show, on that podcast, so be sure to join us for that. We are also going to announce, I was going to maybe talk about it here for a little bit about the next expansion. I'm going to hold off on that and save it for the podcast, so make sure you catch it this Wednesday. Big expansion news coming up, and excited for that. So many crazy things going on. We have our, this Friday over at the Underground Retrocade. They're having their 7th year anniversary. Huge congratulations to Scott Lambert and everybody over at the Underground Retrocade. 7 years is absolutely amazing. They've been, since the day the door opens, those guys have been running an amazing arcade. Huge shout outs to Scott. Make sure you check out their place on Friday. It's Friday the 13th. How cool is that? We opened on Friday the 13th back in August. So that's maybe some sort of arcade tradition, opening on a Friday the 13th. So very cool. Join everybody. Go to the Underground Retrocade this Friday for their big bash. Next Friday. Sorry. Friday the 13th of September. Yes. This Friday. It's the 9th. Pete throwing me all off here. So make sure you check out the Underground Retrocade. Again, huge congratulations to Scott Lambert and everybody that goes to Underground Retrocade, because definitely one of my favorite arcades. So check them out this Friday and Saturday. Going to be a lot of fun over there. Then we've talked about it last week about the swap meet that is coming up here on September 28th. It's going to be Saturday we're already prepping for it down at Productions. There's hundreds. We're bringing out everything. We're going to have cabinets. We're going to have boards, control panels, artwork. And that's just us. We're going to have so much stuff. We're going to have every spare board that isn't in the vaults. Like all of our duplicate boards and stuff for sale. It's going to be our biggest display ever. Are there any vendor tables left? There's a few vendor tables left. This one's going to be pretty crazy. So make sure you join us for Saturday. It's free to come and shop there. Tables, hit up Pete Hahn. He'll put up his contact info. Make sure that if you are interested in getting a table, don't wait, because 9 times out of 10, we're out of tables by the start of the show. So get on it. Don't miss this swap meet. We've got some of the crazy stuff we're going to have. Like I said, we're going to have full cabinets. We might be doing a rundown to big storage if any serious buyers come on. So do not miss this one. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to be we'll have some sort of side event for it. I haven't decided what. Maybe we'll be teaching people how to solder or talk more about burning ROMs or something, but it'll be fun. So do not miss it. It's going to be awesome. And I think, maybe we'll have some other surprise. But stay tuned for that. We'll probably talk about it on the podcast. One thing I do want to cover is repairs here at the arcade. You know, we have so many great people coming in, and I see so many of our regulars. We got Matt's here today, and Stephen Lucas, and Todd's here in from out of town. And we really, so many of the regulars are playing pretty much anything and everything on the arcade floor. If you're here, we want to make sure that if something's not playing right, definitely let us know. We want to make sure everything's always playing great. And we don't get to test everything every day, so we really appreciate all the feedback on, this stick needs a new micro switch, or this button doesn't work. So we appreciate all that help. Had a few people here over the weekend that were helping us out and calling out like, this doesn't work, and we were able to fix it just like that. So we appreciate that. Hope everybody, if you're traveling in, help us out. Let us know if something's wrong, because we want to make the experience here perfect. So we need your help. So that's always very much appreciated. So I think that is pretty much everything on the notes. I think it is time. Stephen Lucas asking if we have news on Pinball Expo. The big news on Pinball Expo? I don't know. Not yet. Soon. We'll have something on Pinball Expo soon. Probably by next week we'll be able to answer that question better. So I'm excited for Pinball Expo. Rob Burke putting on a crazy show. Tickets, I think you can pre-order tickets for Pinball Expo, so check that out. It is hype as always. It was a great show. We had a huge presence there last year. Don't miss that. That's going to be a lot of fun. What's that? We did not have Dark Presence there last year. Will we this year? Who knows? Maybe. Could happen. We'll have to see where everything's at. Since our last Dark Presence Day, we've made some huge strides. AI is playing really fun. So excited for more Dark Presence news very soon. Stay tuned for it. But for now, I think it's time to unveil. Let me see here. Let's do a check beforehand. Oh, yeah, that's ready. Is everybody ready? Maybe. We'll see. Let's summon forth former Game of the Year to help unveil today's Monday Mystery Game number 731. Pete, how was the weekend?
Hey, the weekend was great. It's weird not hearing my voice. So it was great. It was nice to see Catherine and Jeremy were out Saturday night. I ended up closing Saturday. It was kind of a chill Saturday, but it was great to see all the visitors from out of town. Thank you to James, who already put in a really great score for Arcade Wars over the weekend. Please keep going on those. We're not going to win this one easily if we win at all. So, but the weekend was great. Man, I don't know what to say. See everyone at the swap meet. Hit me up. Send me a direct message on Facebook if you'd like a table. I've got about 4 or 5 left. It's about all I got.
That is awesome. Again, we had so many people in from out of town. We had people we can't even mention were here. So, no. Some top secret guests. So, very awesome. Thank you to everybody that came out this weekend. So, without any further ado, your Monday mystery game number 731. Pete, am I going to rip that cable out? Who knows? Let's hope not. Your Monday mystery game. Oh, you can feel how bad they want it. They want it unveiled, Pete. Do we hold off? No, let's do it. Your Monday mystery game is Too Crude. Released from Data East back in 1990. You know, we've had James Matthew Dean calling us out for putting out Too Crude for a long, long time. Where is it? I think we put out Dragon Gun. He's like, well, that's nice, but that's not Too Crude. So here it is. Too Crude, released from Data East back in 1990. Who gets the inaugural playthrough? Todd, do you want the inaugural playthrough? Do you want the first playthrough? He's in from out of town. Normally in our street chat. Todd, thank you so much for being here. So much fun to have you here. It's awesome as always. Traveled in and is a part of Monday Mystery. Thank you so much. Too Crude. It was released on the Genesis. Some people might know it as Too Crude Dudes. Some people might know it as Crude Buster. That was the Japanese name, was Crude Buster. This
It's in the future. This game is futuristic, but it's not that bad. I mean, we're kind of destroying the planet, but we're good now. It's not this bad.
It didn't get this bad. We were on a path to much worse.
We avoided Judgment Day.
We're watching Todd. I played this quite a bit on the Genesis. I'd never tried the arcade version, never saw it. But it was like your character who normally is on the smaller side and the enemies are normally huge. This time, you're the huge monster-looking dude just wailing a bunch of guys half your size. Knocking down that air projectile. What that guy is throwing, I don't know. It's a disc of some sort. Pretty much everything in this game, like those oil drums out there, you can pick those up and throw them. There's a punch button, a pickup button, and then a jump button. Funny, the crack and crunch, wham, Batman style on the hits. You've got a life counter up there.
Okay, you just got one life bar and that's it.
No, you get 3 guys, I believe.
Oh.
He's going to take a couple of hits. Fighting him off screen. Oh. That flamethrower. Oh. Takes down the mid-boss. Choose be... Knocking down those walls. Picks him up. Chucks him too. You can pick up pretty much all the enemies. You can throw them. Todd, what'd you think?
Interesting. Very interesting.
That is all. It is a tough game. It's. Had you ever played it before?
No, never seen it before.
You think you're gonna put any more time on it?
Yeah, I might try it a little again.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, man. Very awesome. Who's next? Stephen Lucas stepping up. We're gonna cut our Facebook stream. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're gonna be streaming all night long. Check it out on there. On one last time, your Monday mystery game, Too Crude, released in 1990 from Data East. This one requested weekly by James Matthew Dean. So hopefully he's going to enjoy this one along with everybody else. Stephen Lucas saying the button placement is weird on the original cabinet design. That's how the developers wanted, but probably how too familiar with Asterisk's button layout. But this is Too Crude, dude, your Monday mystery game released from Data East back in 1990. We are signing off on Facebook. Jump over to twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to be streaming all night long. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. Joining us next Monday for number 732 going on the floor. What's it going to be? Who knows? Join us next week to find out. Thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.